Everybody, welcome to the Thursday. Wow, I forgot what day it is. Welcome to the Thursday edition of Robeytech. Wow, I really got it all messed up. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the show. It's super cool to actually have you here. Today, we are going to be building an absolutely phenomenal build inside of the DeepCool CH360, and it looks like DeepCool is actually in the chat, which is actually pretty cool. So welcome, DeepCool, to the channel. It's so good to have you guys here. I'm actually really excited about this build because the one thing I really love doing when we have builds like this is building something that is going to be super powerful. It's going to blow your mind just how good it is, and at the same time, it's going to look really good. You're still going to get like the screen stuff, like being able to see your temps and all those sort of things, but at the same time, it's literally pretty inexpensive, sitting in at $1,600, which is a ridiculously good price for a 1440p system like this. And the best thing about it is that it's really easy if you want to jump up to a 7900 XT or a 7900 GRE or a 7900 XTX and up to a 7700X or a 7800X 3D. You can absolutely do that using the parts and the cooling that we're using today. But yeah, a lot of DeepCool parts today. We're actually using the AK620 Dark. We're going to be using the DeepCool CH360. So we're going to make it look very, very cool. We're actually DeepCool coloring this, which should actually be pretty fun. So buzzing is annoying. You're getting, oh, I know why. Hold on. I thought I unplugged that. There we go. Sorry guys, I was charging stuff beforehand. The buzzing should be stopped, right? Fixed, yeah, there we go. Okay, so anyway guys, that's what we're gonna be doing today. It should be super fun. Now for people asking, how do I enter to win that CPU? You will find out later on, and I'm gonna talk here in a minute about the challenge, the giveaways here in a minute, because we're actually gonna change them up a little bit for the CPU giveaways moving forward. So, basically, we had a little incident today where we ended up refunding everybody's points because people are concerned about, hey, is this a sponsored AMD stream? Is this a sponsored Intel stream? So what we're actually going to be doing from now on is we're just going to make it a generic CPU giveaway, raise it up to 2.5 million points, and then what it'll do is that once we'll win, whoever wins the CPU giveaway has the choice of either choosing an Intel Core i5 14600K or a Ryzen 5 7600X. So you guys get to choose, and that makes it a whole lot better. And then at the same time, you don't feel like you're winning something you may not necessarily want. So anyway, we're going to change it a little bit in that regard. So that is beginning today, and you guys should see the new giveaway and stuff going from here. Talking about other giveaways that we're also doing, as you can see, the Spider-Man PC has disappeared, replaced by the Intel PC. That PC, obviously, somebody else won. But what we're going to be doing is we still have up for grabs literally 2 more days to get in on this giveaway right here, which is the Project Zero build that we did. So we're giving this away to one lucky subscriber here at twitch.tv/Robeytech. So if you want to get in on that, head on over, use your Amazon Prime sub. Amazon Prime's 1 entry, tier 1 3, tier 2 5, tier 3 10, and then every gifted sub gets you an additional entry towards winning this PC, and we'll be drawing the winner in early April. So that one will be then moving over to here, and then that one will get shipped out, and we will choose our new PC for the sub-only giveaway for the month of April and May. So that is also happening. Now, if we get a level 5 hype train, we'll give away a $25 Newegg gift card. If we get 250 likes over at youtube.com/Robeytech Live, we'll give away a $25 Newegg gift card. And then 50 subs, $50, 100 subs, $100. And then everybody, we're gonna be giving away a Ryzen 5 7600X today live on the stream. And you don't need to be subbed, but if you are subscribed, then you actually get additional entries towards that CPU giveaway. So, so that is all the stuff. And that is all the giveaways, and that is everything that we're essentially doing today. So, Diogio Padrao, thank you for the sub. Mr. Gez, thank you for the sub. And Turdog, thank you for giving one away. Let's try to see what else is going on there. Would you be able to custom make a PC with a runes? Yes, we can absolutely do stuff like that. What's up, Northwind Tweak? How are you? Prime sub, yeah, Mikey P, who won this beautiful Intel PC back here just using a Prime sub. So, PAX was good. PAX was really good. It was cool to get to do that with SkyTech. It was fun to actually get to see folks from Be Quiet, from Gigabyte. Got to have dinner with a bunch of them. It was really, really rad. And then of course, don't forget, Friday next week, Everybody say Friday. Friday next week, we're giving away a 4080 and we're giving away a 4060 live from PDX Land. We're going to be live from the show building a Zotac PC that we're going to be giving away via Gleam. Also, just look out on Monday for the Gleam giveaway for the custom water-cooled system that Tesseract and Nene actually built. So lots of PC giveaways happening. And we're actually going to be giving away 3 PCs in the month of April alone, which should be pretty cool. Can I use the Prime sub this month even though I already am subbed? Bad. I don't think, if you're already subscribed, I don't think you can do it. I'm not sure. I've never tried. What are your thoughts on the CH360? So Miltor, my thoughts, we've actually used this before. The thing I like about this particular case is it's small. When we tested the airflow and everything like that, it was good. And you know, in terms of trying not to take up a lot of desk space, it's really rad. But the other thing too is that I love the digital version, which also gives us the temperature panels that you can customize, and we'll show you that a little bit later. It's a pretty easy to build in. Case to build in, you know, it's inexpensive, right? So it's obviously you're not expecting something super premium like their Mobius cases or something like that. But for the most part, for like trying to build like a nice smallish form factor PC for your desk, it's actually going to be pretty cool. Yeah, DeepCool's like, I love the case, no bias. Is small form factor. So it's smallish form factor. To be clear, there are small form factor cases. This is not small form factor. That's why I said smallish form factor. It's using micro ATX motherboard. It's still smaller than most ATX cases. So it's going to be smaller than most of the other stuff in there. I'm trying to see what else is going on here. Anybody else have any questions? No? Looks like it's going there. For some reason, my ears perk up whenever he says rad. I like rad, and that's because your name is rad, so there it goes in there. Hands into you. Okay, well, we're already getting a little bit crazy here. But yeah, no, it should be. I'm actually pretty excited about it. It's going to be a fun build. In fact, it doesn't look like we're going to hit a hype train, so let's go and jump in and take a look at what we're actually putting inside of it. PAX East went very well. Thank you for asking. It was a lot of fun. I'm excited for PDX Land too. Okay, so here's what we're actually doing. We're going to be using the AMD Ryzen 5 7600X. We're using the ASRock B650M PG Riptide Wi-Fi motherboard, the ASRock AMD Radeon RX 7800 XT PG, Corsair MP600 Elite 2TB NVMe drive. We got 32 gigs of 6000 mega transfer Triton Z Neo, which means it's got Expo timings for RAM. We have the DeepCool AK620 Zero Dark, and then the Corsair RM750E as our PSU. And the whole thing for this ends up coming out right around $1,600. Now, in terms of choosing parts, the one thing I did is I just tried to keep things cost effective. The reason I went with the Zero Dark versus like the AK620 digital is obviously we already have a screen. We've already got 3 ARGB fans included, which should be giving you more than enough air for us to basically feed that 7600X. And it should all fit and look beautiful inside of this case. Yeah, the keyboard displaying the RT actually was really, really cool. Could you do an NFL? I'd love to see the kit build with a red and yellow case. So I can do all sorts of, I could do many things if I wanted to do. I can do many things and many custom builds. It just comes down to if people want to pay to do them or anything like that. I have not seen the Facecam Mark II, so I'll have to reach out to Phil and ask about that. So, but it's good to see everybody. It's good to see you. I do not know how long this build's gonna take. Guys, it's an air-cooled, pretty simple build, so this actually might be a relatively fast episode. Now, a couple things I am doing. We are going to show performance with Starfield. We're going to show performance with Horizon Forbidden West, because obviously there's some AMD stuff there, so we wanted to check that out, given it's AMD optimized. And we're also going to show, there's another game, Call of Duty, because that's always fun. So that's what we're going to be doing. $16 for something like this would have been unimaginable 2 years ago. Yeah. I own the white version. Pretty cool to display my temps and run basic benchmarking without scrambling through hardware info. Nice thermals, case fans are some higher quality ones than others. Yeah, Cordico, I think this is going to be an absolutely cool build. So yeah, and it's funny that plays so many ways in terms of saying that. Okay, well let's go ahead and start building. That's always the fun part. I did order a new top-down remote, guys, so bear with me as this remote has been pretty funky. So I will do the best I can, given that this, actually, look at that, it's working today. It's semi-working. We'll see how this goes. Okay, let's go and grab our components. Yeah, you know what? But Tuesday, I wasn't even trying. Like Tuesday, I didn't think it would go that fast, but it ended up going way faster than I expected it to. So, I mean, sometimes builds just go together quickly. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so here's our motherboard. So one thing we will not need, and there's a couple things I wanted to let you guys know on why I chose parts. Obviously, the reason I chose the RX 7800 XT is just the price, right? Like again, if you wanted to drop some money and go down to like a 7700 or a 7600, you could absolutely do that. The one thing I really like in builds like this is that the ability to move up and down the price scale and then have it be the exact same process for building is pretty cool. So we will be releasing a step-by-step version of this particular build on the Robeytech Live channel, because I just feel like it's going to be one of those builds that people are going to want to be able to mimic, because there's a lot of power for not a lot of money, which is always like that perfect mix you always want to do. Yeah, it's a nice ASRock motherboard. And the other two is I really do like about ASRock is just how easy their post new build setup is, like with their little app, which is actually pretty cool. The thing I don't like about ASRock is sometimes their BIOSes are a little bit finicky. So that's the only thing that I don't like, but they are definitely better than they used to be. Okay, so here we go. Here's our PG Riptide. So kicking it off first with our 7600X. Let's see if this will, I want to zoom in. There we go. Now there's not going to be any VRM cover on this one. This doesn't shoot all that well. Okay. It's going to be a pretty build. There we go. Yeah, I like the ASRock motherboards have gotten a whole lot better. I know some people like BMOC and some of my techs really do like these boards. Whoops, okay. There we go. And I like to keep the cover on just to protect it. There we go. And we'll do, let's do 90, let's do 95, let's do 95 for the RAM today. I know, actually we'll do 96. Let's do 96 for the RAM today, because that'll be fun. That's a good number. We'll find out here really quick. Make sure that you guys get your vote in. It's coming in here pretty quick. Oops. Come on. Let go. There we go. Okay, we've already got, by the way, the peel's already been done. Okay. Okay, drop this in. 2 terabytes. One of the reasons I like to choose 2 terabytes, if you wanted to go down in price a little bit and drop down to a 1 terabyte, you could, but 2 terabytes are just so inexpensive right now. And then again, you just really end up with like a really good amount of storage for both your gaming and your OS stuff. Makes it really easy. There we go. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit. There we go. Let's get ready for our RAM clicks. Dump these out like waffles. Okay, I won't, Yuvway. Hopefully I will not let you down. Okay, we got our sound out. Looks like the RAM clicks are in. Sogio, thank you very much for the sub. He's getting extra entries towards winning that CPU when we give it away. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ooh, 92. 95.7. Okay, 96. Is what we're going for. We have not hit it yet. 93.8. Sorry, guys. It did not hit it today. It felt like it was gonna, it sounded like it was gonna get there, but it did not. Points rigged. It's not rigged. I have no skin in the game. Okay, let's get this zoomed out a little bit. There we go. Okay, let's grab our cooler. DeepCool is gonna love this. We're gonna use the DeepCool AK620 Zero Dark. Really looking for something that just kind of overall matches the theme. So I wanted something that with all the black and everything else would just look really good. Yeah, it's always fun, but it's fun to try other motherboards, right? Like that's what we want to do. What's up, Figment? How are you? How's your husband's new rig? Is he happy? Just coming up on 924 people here tonight already. There we go. Perfect. Nice big size cooler there. Let's get our hardware. I have to bring that up. Still think I'm not overly worried about it. Should be fine for a 7600X. Okay, here we go. Yeah, guys, head over to youtube.com/Robeytech Live. Hit those likes. Hit those thumbs up buttons. Throwing those on. So a 12600K Pana, that'll be that the AK620 will do great with that PSU. I mean that CPU. The AK620, we've actually seen it do 14.6 without a problem too. Yeah, I think it'll do a 14.7, especially if you set it to Intel stock settings. But 12.6 will be fine. CPU up for grabs is a 7600X. Well, we just got finished testing their brand new AIO, and it did really well. So yeah, they have. You're right. You're not wrong. They have been killing it. Okay. The cool thing about the DeepCool is, check this out. Like when you, come on, baby, give it to me. Okay, so on the DeepCool, when you install the little the brackets, if you look at it, it actually says CPU. So it shows you where the CPU is supposed to go when you install the brackets, which actually makes this really easy. And then all we do is we put our little screws on. It just makes it easy, right? In terms of you want to really make no mistakes when you're doing an install on something like this. Okay, and then one thing you just definitely need to do is make sure, whoa, I almost dropped the cooler. Make sure that you tighten this all the way down. You want this to be really tight because the important thing is that this is what creates the pressure that the CPU, that the bracket is gonna, that the cooler is gonna sit on. So it's important that it has. One sec, guys. I just realized this is like pretty messy. There we go. Okay, let's get our thermal paste on. A little bit more just to be safe. Okay, let's grab our spatula. Go. Cover this all the way. There we go. Whoa. Make sure your entire IHS is covered. There we go. Perfect. The rest of that will come out easily as we a little bit scratched right there in the middle, so we put the extra stuff there. Man. There you go. Smooth like butter, exactly. Paint a little happy face. As much as I would like to, it's not necessarily good for the temps though. I gotta think about the temps, guys. Gotta make sure this PC runs well, you know? 980 of 250, guys. There's already 260 people chilling in up on Twitch. So we have enough people already. We have a couple hundred over on YouTube, and we have quite a bit. There's over 1,000 people here already. So let's go ahead and finish out the likes, guys, on YouTube. Get it done. Cleaning my thermal paste because it's a little much. There we go. All right, that's better. All right, I feel better now, guys. It was getting a little crazy in there. Okay, so now we are ready to put on our cooler. Oh, you guys are angering the Figment. All right, here we go. Figure these out here in a minute. There we go. Peel's done, just so you guys know. There we go. Make sure those stop. You go until they stop, which is pretty straightforward. Okay, so we're stopped now. Luckily, it's like just the right height for this G-Skill. So you have good RAM clearance on these. Like this is just this solid one. Okay. Okay, so I'll show you guys me connecting the one here in a minute. There we go. Okay. And this is going to connect right here. And there we go. No cables visible. And then just so you saw, I connected the two fans. The fans are right here. So now both fans, which are in a splitter, are just put right there, and then you just basically tuck them in. This doesn't get hot enough, so it doesn't actually have any issues with the cables or anything like that. And then they end up nice and hidden, and you got no issues whatsoever. So there you go. Okay. So our cooler is installed. Yeah, the RAM is in. It's just on the side. So if you look at the side here, you can see the RAMs there. G-Skill Triton Z Neo. Yeah, it does. It makes it really easy to hide the cooler. I mean, the cables. Okay, guys, so there we go. Motherboard's ready. It's time to grab the case. Get that thing squared away. Wow, 2 people from Greece? That's awesome. We got an international crowd, guys. Okay. Grabbing a little water. Put that out of the way. Scoot this over. Got our zip ties out already. Now it's time for a little case stripping. Ugh. Okay, so here we go, guys. Time to prep this bad boy for its journey. So pretty straightforward. This just pops right off, making it really easy. So there's your digital display. As you can see, it's already ready there. Okay, so next up, pull this dust cover, rear. And what you do is you just take this, pop it on there so you don't lose it. Just like that. And last part, just to make it as light as possible. There we go. Okay, and then the case is stripped, which makes this nice and light. It's easy to work in. As you can see, we have some cable management we're going to have to do here in the back for sure. Up here on the fans as well. So we're going to have to figure all this stuff out. So what I'm going to do right now, grab our thing. Let's go to the side here. Get that done. Here's our extra stuff. Okay, so let's see what we can do just to get this a little bit cleaned up real quick. I do need to, well, let me get my motherboard in. I might rotate, and we'll figure this out. Let's get the Mobo in, and then we'll go from there. We have everything set up for micro ATX, so I'm just checking that. The one thing we want to do is make sure that our standoffs are set, which everything right now is set for micro ATX already, so we're good there. We have an integrated I/O shield. Thank you, ASRock. The most important thing here is just to make sure that we do not get these cables stuck in there. And there we go. Oh, I just noticed they have a set. They haven't. Oh, we're really zoomed in. Sorry. Come on, remote. You're gonna give it to me. It's gonna happen. Oh, there it goes. Cool. Oh no, it did that whack thing again. Okay. I don't know why it does this halfway through. Hopefully we'll not have this problem next time. Okay. One sec, guys, you're gonna lose screen. Oh, shoot. What was that? Oh, that was me hitting this, okay. There we go. All right, so now you guys can see a little bit better. Okay, so now we've got the motherboard in. We'll hide all the cables here in a minute. Let's grab our cables, our screws, and all the fun stuff. I have to say, okay, guys, this is 2 for 2. Look at how many zip ties DeepCool gave me. Look at all the zip ties. Sergeant Nobody, thank you for the 5 subs. Look at all the zip ties. Man, that's 2 cases that gave us a ton of zip ties. The RAM you should still be able to see. Okay, just getting our fans in. It's always sad when you open it and it's like 3 zip ties. You're like, who uses 3 zip ties? You know what I mean? There we go. Getting that in. We're getting there. Nice, easy screw it. Wow, that sounded really bad. Yeah, hidden attribute. I like that. Okay, one more screw. Yep, one more screw. Okay, build is, all the screws are in now. Now we can work on getting the fans and the cables all kind of done. Yes, Figment for Life, there's no Intel Live this Friday. The next one is not till April 12th. Sorry, Sergeant Nobody. Yes, there was. There was one where I did like 5 zip ties, but like 3 or something like that. It's still hard. Just saying. I'd rather be given the option than forced, you know? Okay, now we have this in. Let us work on wow, like everything daisy chains. Wow, this is crazy. You go on the side here. We put one zip tie here, guys, which means it's zip tie production. Zip tie prediction time.
Zip tie man. Guess the count of them if you can. Evens odds, who can know? Make your wagers on every show. Hey now, Robey's the zip tie man.
There you go, guys. Zip tie prediction is up. Right now I'm just working on getting this one kind of sealed in here. There we go. Okay. Okay, time to make this look pretty. It's gonna take some work, but we'll get it done. Losing signal pretty quickly. Guys, I'm gonna make this so it just stays at a wider zoom. We probably shouldn't need a whole lot of zooming after this. So I'm gonna just get it one more time so we can get it stay, and then the new one will be here tomorrow. So Saturday, this should be fixed. Shouldn't be losing signal like this. We'll just keep it zoomed out. We'll give details on how to enter the giveaway a little bit later in the stream. Guys, we've only done 10 subs. You guys don't want to unlock a $50 Newegg gift card or the other $25 Newegg gift card? We definitely can. We just got to get some little bit of generosity going, I think. And then we'll have lots of giveaways here at the end of the show. Okay, I think I might separate these out. I think that'll actually end up being better. Trying to figure this out here. And remember, guys, if you are subscribed, then you get extra entries towards winning that CPU if you're subscribed over at twitch.tv/Robeytech. And you're also entered to win that PC giveaway that we're doing for subs only, which is a ridiculous Project Zero build. And you got a couple more days to get in on that. Okay, so we're gonna do this at like a right angle here. So we're gonna do some right angle stuff to make sure that this, I might try and see, can I kind of like do these like right here? And it can't be too stacked. Oh, let's keep this on this side. With all your free time. Who, me? I don't have free time. Do I dabble with gardening? Are you talking about me? I have no free time. I don't even have time to game, much less garden. Though, I mean, gardening, you know, it's funny because gardening's never appealed to me as something that I would do in my free time. And that's not to say I have any issue with people who do garden. It's just not been something that's appealed with me. Marathon training is going well. We signed up for, I signed up for some 5Ks and 10Ks. I'm doing 10K this month, 10Ks this month, so I've run 2 already. And then we'll go to 15K. We'll go to 15K in 2 months. And then we'll do 20K 2 months after that. So we'll be doing 20Ks after that. So it's going well. Thanks for asking. Getting this under control here, guys. It's a little insane here. I will ask her. It used to be, it changes actually. So I need to ask her what it currently is. It hasn't always been the same. It used to be purple for a long time. And then it went to like, Robin Egg Blue, which is Tiffany & Co. colors. And so, yeah, I need to ask her for sure. Because I don't want to give you the wrong information. There you go. We're just getting cables kind of cleaned up here. Almost done. We'll leave these kind of in the middle for their connections. I'll do one right here because we'll have one that's just going to be... Oh, I agree. Mr. Robeytech, sir, might I say what it do? What are you asking what does? Sorry, just to confirm so I answer the right question. that actually does. Diogo, I think? Diogo, that actually sounds like a very chill night. Okay. Okay, that seems a lot cleaner now, guys. There's a lot of zip ties to get it that way, though. A lot of time for zip tying when I clean up builds, it's really just about finding natural ways for the cables to lie. By the way, guys, they gave me some, these are hecka long cables. Like I will not have any issue running these. These are so long, crazy. Okay, so let's get our cables into our build, and then we're gonna have to manage these bad boys, but it's all good, we'll figure it out. I'm just surprised how long they are. They give you like enough cable to route this like multiple times. Ugh. Jeez, I'm crow. Okay, so let's take a look here. Side camera is up. I'm going to turn up the brightness a little bit so you guys can see it a little bit better on the side. It's this one. There we go. Just turning it up so you guys can see the inside the build a little bit better as I route things through. Okay, let's get this going. Okay, so starting with our roaming camera, first cable we got is, let's look at USB-C here, or sorry, USB 3.2. So our USB 3.2 cable right there. So this one is gonna go route through here. Just gonna make sure that we're going to the right place. No. Oh, it goes to the bottom, guys. There's not one on the side. Okay, so this one is actually gonna route, going back to the roaming. Whoops. This one is actually going to route down here into this bottom spot, and then the side camera is going to come up right here. So there's our USB 3.2. USB-C next. So USB-C right here. This one's going to go into this slot right here. And you're going to see it sidewise. It's going to come out right there. So we've got that routed to the right spot. Okay, next cables. Go back to roaming. Okay, so I'm gonna continue to run kind of the thicker cables first. This one is HD audio, so this is our audio cable. And this one's gonna go into the far corner, right down here. It's gonna go in there. And then on the side camera, you're gonna see that basically pop out over here in the corner. So there's that one. Next cable, this is our USB cable. This is for the digital panel. So this is so the digital panel can get read. This is gonna go, you can choose either one of these. I'm gonna choose right here. Basically gonna come up right there. So there's our, then that's routed. And then now, next up we've got our PWM. This is to control our fan connections. They're all done together, so we're going to choose that. Side camera. Also going to come through this one right here. So right here on the far right with all of these. These are all coming out of the same hole. And then the last cables, guys, the very end of this bad boy. These are our front panel connections right here. Make sure they're untwisted. And these are going to go in the front hole right here. You're going to see them come out right there. Okay. Now all of our cables are out. So all of our cables are routed. Let's go to top down. Maybe we'll get lucky and this will work. We'll find out. Not. Okay, we got it. Okay, good. Okay, so let's start over here on the far right. We have our USB-C. It's going to go right here. Push it as tight as possible on that. Then we're going to move down, start hooking on our front panel connections. First one that's next here is the HDD LED and the power switch. So HDD is going to go right there, and then power switch is going to go right there. So it's going to look like that. And we'll pull those tightly through here in a minute. Okay, and after that, we've got our giant USB 3.2 cable. It only goes in one way. You just want to make sure you go straight up and down. There you go, clicks in. Pretty straightforward on that cable. Then we're going to move over. We're going to do our USB cable. Oh, no, the USB cable's right here. So USB cable, this will be the one that has like a filled port on the far side. That's going to go right here. There we go. Then next to that, we're going to grab our fan cable, fan header. That's going to go in the one next to that. There we go. And then the last one is HD audio. And that is going to go on the far side. There's a pin filled in. There's a pin filled in. Far side right there. And there we go. So there, all of our cables are plugged in now. Now what we're going to do is flip it over. A USB-C, you have enough, yeah, you do have a couple expansion ports if you needed to. Okay, so now it's time to pull all this stuff taut. Now what I need is just nothing. I don't want any extra cables. Okay, so here's all of our cables taut. I feel like maybe running these up like this might work. Just get them out of this spot. Except for this cable, which needs a little bit more length, but that one I can do, but I really want to get some, I want to get these cables like out. It would block, it does block the USB, like the ability to use drives. These are just so long. And that kind of cleans them up. I just want to make sure this stuff is as tight as possible. And I don't want to block any. I do not want to block the ability to get the PSU in, so I'm going to work on here. There we go. Yeah, I did say taut, as in like, taut as in, like not flipping flopping everywhere. Taut as in like taut. I think I'm gonna do this. I think this will be this will probably be the best way to do it. And then just use this thing down here to kind of get them in and hide them. Are we having to do a word of the day? Yeah, I'm not using self-taut cables today, nope. I wish I was. So if you were going to put in a drive, you could run this above the drive tray, but given I'm not putting in a drive, I'm just going to run them down and store them in the drive bay right there. And for this cable, I'm actually going to do a little tricky here. Make this run a little bit better. A little tricky route. So I'm going to plug it into the same place. Come on. Question is, which direction does it go? There it goes. Little tricky rowdy. And what I'm going to do is just zip tie this one into the bottom portion here. It's funny, I think I'm going to use all the, like I was like, oh, they've given me so many zip ties, but I feel like I'm going to use a lot of them. Robey taught a putty cat. I did see a putty tat. Let's use this one right here. There we go. James Buzzalelli 25, thank you very much for the gifted sub. There we go. I might need to put one more right there. Tearing through my zip tie count over here. Hey, thanks. We'll see you later, DeepCool. Thanks for popping in. Rob, I've built I've built lots of systems that have WoW with a lot of add-ons. I don't seem to have a problem, especially it's more CPU intensive, so if you have a good CPU, I've noticed add-ons have a tendency to do better. Okay, guys. There's the build. Nice and clean. We got it all kind of cleaned up and everything good there. Cables look good, and it's like, it looks decent. It looks proportionate, and all of our cable management is done. And the front also looks very nice. Good, I like it. I'm happy. Okay, so what we got now? Let's put in our wow, guys, this is actually going really fast because it's like 5:15 and the build's almost done. Let's put in our cable extensions. Okay. Hey, K-Dog, thank you very much for the sub. That's going to go right there. Using cable mod cable extensions. You need to give me a challenge? So you're talking about talking about this one right here, Org. Is this the one you're talking about? Yeah, we have a couple of them. And we're going to do a KS build with it. Okay. Let's get this done. Okay, here we go. Let's take this. It's going to go right here. So we're just going to put a couple cable combs on this. Yeah, it's a direct die one, Demon. So we have to delid the CPU, and we will. So it's GPU for this one. Oh, okay. So let's go through parts for this one, guys, while I work on this. The parts list inside of this build, we're using a Ryzen 5 7600X. We have the ASRock B650M PG Riptide Wi-Fi motherboard. ASRock AMD RX 7800 XT PG. For the SSD, we're using a 2 terabyte MP600 Elite NVMe Gen 4 drive. For the RAM, we're using G.Skill Triton Z. This is 32 gigs at 6,000 mega transfer. And then we have a DeepCool CH360 digital cooler. And then we're using the DeepCool CH360, digital case, the DeepCool AK620 Zero Dark cooler, the RM750X, 750E PSU, and then we're using cable mod cable extensions. So that is the entire build, and it comes into just under $1,600. Yeah, which I love. I love how inexpensive this build is. And you guys are going to see it also crushes at gaming. Oh, we've done a lot of those, Northwind. That combination. That's a good combination. That's closer to $2,000 though. So I was trying to build something sub 2K. Wow, I'm doing a really bad job with this cable comb here. It's fighting me. The cable comb's fighting me, guys. I would agree with that, Demon. Oh, shoot, dude. Maybe this part will be the part that takes me forever to actually do this build. Just getting this stupid cable comb on. There we go. I'm going to show this comb who's boss. And so far it's showing me who's boss. Come on, get on there. There we go. Dude, why are you being so hard? This doesn't even make any sense why this is big. Okay, I got 2 in. I literally did the whole motherboard in the amount of time it took me to just do that one that one cable, which is ludicrous. There we go, that's in. Okay, let's pull our cables through. Ugh. There we go. Hey, TARDIS, thank you very much for the sub. Wow. Okay, let's make this not suck, okay. Okay. Looks like these are, the one thing that I am struggling with this case is that the hole for the 24 pin isn't quite like level, you know what I mean? It's not right, so you can't get that like parallel look I really like with my cable extensions, but it's me being anal, I think. It's still gonna look really clean. All right, cool. Let's go to top down. Let's get these cables under control. Being a little crazy. Thank you very much, guys. Coming up on 13. There we go. You guys can't see it, sorry. Oh, when you put it in backwards. There's backward fans and then there's backward zip tie. Backward zip tie. What, you guys feel like I should do the direct die build pretty quick? Oh, congratulations, Zachary. Zachary got recognized as one of my top fans by Facebook. Okay. I think this way might be the best way. Though that's probably gonna look trash. If I connect it here, that would look okay. I'm trying not to, because you'll have the, ooh, I don't want that there. This is where not having a, I guess I could actually hook it up in here. This is actually what Falcon does. That might be a little hard for that, for the, ooh, shoot. Okay, let's get rid of this. Because you don't want it to pop. If I could hook it up right here, then have it run down this way. The question is, I don't know if the case would close. I'm gonna test. Let's test. Let's test if that would work. The case is actually pretty, it actually pops up. Oops, wow, I shot that out, huh? Yeah, so if it was like that, it would actually close without a problem whatsoever. So I could do it there. Which is like a Falcon Northwest trick, which means you get that better curve. And then run the cable that way. Yeah, I don't know how the case got dented. It must have gotten dented in shipping. I think what I'm going to do is actually use a long zip tie. There you go. And then that'll hold it, that will hold that, the case will actually hold the rest of it down. But I feel like that's gonna be the best thing in terms of keeping the look the way that we want. Cool, okay. Get our GPU in. There we go. Build looks nice and clean, you know what I mean? Okay. Let us now get our GPU in. Hey, Laser, thank you for the sub. There we go. Let's grab our PSU now. Let's turn this down. There you go. I do like the design of this GPU. I'll show it off here in a minute. It's got like purple and stuff on it, which is actually pretty cool. Oh, I said, sorry, D-Matt. How we doing likes on YouTube, guys? Get clicking. It's almost 400 people here just on Twitch alone. All right, so here you go. Here's just checking out the GPU here real quick. So you can see it's got a lot of purple and stuff like that, which I think it's actually a really nice looking GPU. And then it's got like purple on the back plate as well. It's pretty GPU. Definitely will fill out this little case. There we go. I think that looks good. No, we're gonna do green. The same green, so it'll be like a green like this. Like a deep cool green, I thought would be kind of cool. Okay, and I'll have to. Okay, so let's get our sag bracket squared here. Since we just did purple. So sagging a little bit. Oh shoot, what the deuce? Okay. Apparently we'll want to use the big. I am on fire, guys. Ugh. There we go. There we go. Nice and straight now. I'm on fire with dropping everything. I couldn't seem to like get anything done. All right, cool. So that's that. Let's get our cables in. Top down. Okay, here we go. We need these right here. You mean a TPM chip? Actually, that's a good question. I think you do need TPM 2.0 for Windows 11 still, for security purposes, which is not a bad thing. But yeah, if you don't have one, if your build is older, that may not work for you. Okay, what I need now is I need a little 4-pin here. Nice long cables. I guess I could run them. This actually it may make sense given what we got here. Let's try, see how this looks if I run them through this port down here. To the side here. Gosh darn it. There we go, got one. It's not supposed to be this hard. There we go. There we go. Wow, this is like, there we go. Just gonna give this some good range here. And there we go. I think that looks pretty good. That looks good, I think. What do you guys think? I think that looks good. Nice clean look to it. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point, Sergeant Nobody. Need to hydrate. Just a small case, you know what I mean? There we go, a nice little hydrate request. And done. Okay. Whoa. Top down. Okay. So there is all of our cables. The only thing we have left now is PSU. So we're going to grab our RM750E. Let's open this bad boy up. We are actually only going to still use the 16 pin, which is awesome. And then we'll need a SATA and a CPU. Not that. So we'll need SATA. There's a short SATA there. There we go. SATA cable. Do I have my, okay. I was like, where's my screws? There they are. Throw that, keep that right there just for now. I need this, and then that's it. Oh, I need CPU. Either one of those, Sabrina, is fine. You're going to be fine either way. It's kind of personal preference because both of them are actually pretty good. So it's usually whatever you can get for the best deal. I will say that the 14900 is going to be better at some productivity stuff, depending on what you're going to be doing. But I mean, honestly, it's so close. It usually you can get some better prices on B650 motherboards versus having to do Z790. So there's that. There's that. And now let's pull out our PSU. These are the stinkiest, but this is not a brand new PSU. Oh shoot. Oh, I do not need this cable. Okay, there's all of our PSU stuff. Let's grab our cable, our PSU now. So we're going to do one SATA. Oh wait, this is the wrong way. Never mind. When you didn't pay attention, sometimes they have 16 pins that'll split to, but this one actually requires you. This does not have a 16 pin, okay. Which is fine, it's fine. There we go. So I do actually need 2 of these. Yeah, it definitely makes it easier if you do it this way. Need 1 more of these. Oh, they just give me 2 plain. There we go. No, it's CPU. There we go. 1 more cable. And we are done now. Oh man. We're done with what cables we need now. The PSU just really wanted to have like a different, they wanted to get a second shot in, you know? Oh yeah, here we go. There's that. There we go. There we go. Okay. GPU 1, CPU 1, and finally, GPU 2. Okay. Oh. ZigPC, thank you for the resub. 3 months. Appreciate you, my man. There we go. Takes a little bit of effort there, but we got it done. Go to side view. There we go. Get that screwed in. How we doing likes on YouTube, guys? Come on, guys, we need 80 more. Ugh. Okay. Okay, it's really close. We're at the very end. Can we see about getting a level 5 hype train? We haven't unlocked no giveaways outside of the CPU giveaway. None. It's a Tumbo. It's my actually. We'll have to find a time to make that happen. Well, the cabling's not going to be that big of a deal. This should go pretty quick, actually. Okay. Let's go to top down. Gonna run this like the fine folks over at Falcon do. Just like that. Okay. Now let's grab our CPU. Goes right here. We have one that's kind of misplaced. I'm going to go a little bit more. There we go. So we're gonna kind of do this almost like a ribbon of frosting. There we go. There we go. Okay, now this one. This one's just gonna go right here. Pretty straightforward. Okay, last bit. Connect these two. There we go. Yes, Redacture, that's what we're gonna do next. We actually have that on the list. Because I knew, like, after Zeiston said that, I was like, oh, we should go ahead and show how the 7800 XT does at Horizon. I'll probably need a big. I'll need a big one, a biggie. I know Pastor Dame is waiting for some data from a certain person. There we go. There we go, guys. Okay, all of the cables are in. Let's get the back on. Looks like the back got a little damage there. There we go. Okay, back is on. Oh shoot, that popped way out. Okay, so that's not gonna work. Just realized, because the cables came way out. So we're gonna have to find something a little bit tighter here for this, because this is gonna have to. Trying to see if that works better. Those are not, yeah, those need to be pulled way out. It's almost like I need this like way down here to be able to have the tightness we want. We have to figure out something else here to get this to be the way I need it to be. Because I don't, like, I mean, I'm trying to. I can't really do that. I could. I might have to do it like this, but no, that feels like it's going to be too thick. That might be okay. It's gonna cover this thing, but I need the cables like far over, so So I'm trying to get these super taut so that way the cabling actually looks really nice, which is the important part. I wonder if that's gonna work. Let's see. There's my long cables. They're there. Come on, guys. 198. We got to finish this out. You can make it happen. Okay, let's try this. Hoping this closes. Nope. Okay, cable. I need to find a place to put you. I'm trying to think of where that might be. Problem is, this needs to get so far. This might work. Okay. Found it. That worked. Okay. That looks nice and clean. Okay, found it. A little bit of extra work, some extra elbow grease, but we got it in. We had to run them down. Whoa. I'm missing. All right, where did that go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Like, how did you get out? You're supposed to be captive. No biggie. Okay, cool. So when I look at the front now, these cables look way better. Nice and clean, which is what I want. That's what you want. I wanted something, I needed it to be tight to make the front look clean. Okay, cool. Take a look at the front here. That looks nice. The whole build looks super clean. There's like nothing that looks out of place or bad. And $1,600, it punches above its weight class, I would say, in terms of looks for build. Okay. Let's put this away. Okay, so we're gonna do our sponsor real quick, but let's take a look at, oh wow, that's just, the case is so small. We'll get it turned on, and then we'll turn it on and all that sort of fun stuff, but let's count our zip ties real quick. How we doing likes on YouTube, guys? Nutty, thank you very much. D-Matt, thank you very much, guys. Whiskey, you can. AK620 could do a 7800X 3D. The one that we're using today, we could do it. You don't have to. There is no such thing as do you have to or should you. It's just up to you. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit and make it less blurry. Scoot this even more over. Okay, here we go, guys. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 26. It is even today. 26. Guys, there was a lot of cable management that I had to do at the beginning to make that work. 26. Okay, guys, so next up is will it post? Will it post? That is the next question up for your answer, your brain power. Will it post? There we go. Got this random EK direct die AIO sitting here. Put it up here. There we go. Okay. Random Halloween song now. Well, it would have been even. Yeah, the builds have been going really fast. But don't worry, I think Saturday's build is not fast. Because it's like all AIO and RGB and all that fun stuff. So I don't think Saturday's build is going to be as short. If you're worried about it. I know, dude, the song is just so funny. There needs to be at least a 5-minute speech on the use of, oh yeah, for sure. Okay, let's jump in here. So you get finished building a PC like this and you're like, hey, Robey, I want to pick up a copy of Windows. So you can head over to VIP/CDKdeals.com. Great place to go and pick up a copy of Windows instead of them costing closer to $200. If you were getting them at Newegg at Best Buy, you can pick up here for $32.45. So for instance, we're going to pick up a copy of Windows 11 Pro. You hit buy now. Hit buy now again. Use code RBCK at checkout, hit apply. What was $32.45 drops all the way down to $22.71, that's a great price. And again, they're one use, which means they basically stick around unless you basically change the motherboard, but they're not transferable between PCs. What if you want to pick up a copy of Office? Say for instance, you didn't want to pay for Office 365. You can pick up a copy of Office 2019, here it is, or 2021 for $120.96, which is like usually it's $300-400. You can go ahead and hit buy now. Again, same kind of thing. It's funny that I said that and then the thing started screaming in the game, in the song. Hit apply, and what was $120.96 drops all the way down to $84.67. So again, we've had thousands and thousands of people who've used this. If you have questions, you can just ask right inside of chat. It works really well. They have great customer service. They are legit product keys. So VIP/CDK deals, and then use RBCK at checkout for a big discount. And yeah, if you have questions, just ask them. Yeah, they are fantastic. I'm trying to see if anybody else is saying anything else. Cool. So I have one more thing to show you, and then we'll get to the build. Oh, just bought Office a couple days. Oh, nice. So one more thing to show you before I get to the build is Robeytech.com. We are actually doing a couple commission builds coming up in late April. So if you guys wanted to have a built PC built by me, you can head over to Robeytech.com, just fill out the commission email, and then we can get back to you. And if you want us to do the build, we can. Some people are talking about, hey, will you do this theme build, this theme build? Yes, we do. We don't do a ton. Mainly because we always have cases and stuff like that, so they get fitted in between doing all the newest cases. But if you want to check it out, you can head there for sure. Also, if you want to help us with any support for affiliate links and stuff like that, shopping at Best Buy, Newegg, Amazon, you can go here first and click on that. There's also this thing right here, this resources tab on how to install Windows, GPU drivers, basically how to remove your GPU drivers. So we have some resources like that. If you're ever finished with a build and you're like, oh, I want to like know how to do that stuff, we have whole guides for that as well. And then lastly, if you like a build, so for instance, you're like, oh, Robey, I want to build this DeepCool build. You just go find it. It'll tell you the cost of the build. If you want to actually, oh wow, if you can actually email me to commission it. and then it'll show you all of the parts. You have links to buy them all, as well as the video to just follow along with. We don't know why this is here. It does actually play the DeepCool one. We're not entirely sure. So if you guys want to do that and basically build the PC or any one of the builds, you can find that right here at robeytech.com/builds. Let's see what deals, though, Tom has found for us today. So here's our deals. The Asus 27-inch, 170-inch gaming monitor. It's basically... it's WQHD, so it should be 2K, right? Yeah. I believe. Yeah, Quad HD. Yeah, so $179.99, and it's above 144 hertz, which is actually pretty cool. Gigabyte 15.6-inch, 144 hertz. This is a 12500 with an RTX 4060. It's got a 512 gig drive, which you can upgrade. By the way, there is a second M.2 slot in there, so you could go up to 2 terabytes, whatever it was. 4060 and a 12600, guys, believe it or 12500. It's actually pretty impressive what these laptops are capable of. And for $799, that is a heck of a deal. And I think you can also go to 32 gigs of RAM if you wanted to do that as well. So, yep. So for less than $900, you'd get 32 gigs and add another terabyte of NVMe storage and have a really, really good laptop. 4 terabyte NVMe drive right there for 223. Wow, 223 bucks for a 4 terabyte Gen 4 NVMe drive. Wow, that's actually pretty crazy. There's a 4 terabyte. There's an MP600 Core XT, 238 for that one. So if you're looking for some great game storage, there you go. Gigabyte 32-inch 2K curved gaming monitor on sale. This is Quad HD, $259.99. And then the Lenovo Legion Go, probably my favorite of the handhelds, guys. In terms of just the screen, you can also play first-person games. So if you're looking to get into the handheld market, whether that's a Steam Deck or whatever it was, in terms of the non-Steam Decks, the Lenovo Legion Go is my favorite, and it's on sale $649.99. You can get it, which is a really, really good price for that. So my favorite here, honestly, it's like I don't even know what shape that is. Monitors are always great, but 4 terabytes, I love the MP600 of my favorite. So I'd said this triangle is actually probably the hottest deals, which is actually pretty cool. So there you go, guys. Everybody say thank you, Tom, for finding the good deals. He outdid himself today. Those are some actually really crazy deals, especially on the laptop, the Legion Go, and then, of course, those 4 terabyte drives. Hey, Vancity, thanks for coming and checking me out, too. I appreciate it. Okay, it's time to turn the build on. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Okay, let's get this over here. Okay, here we go. So we're gonna see, will it post? That's the question, first question always is. There we go, and there we go. Okay, everything's plugged in. Oh, I forgot the front. Oh, that would help. There we go, and I'm gonna go ahead and put the glass on because it's really meant for having the glass on. I'm gonna put the glass on because we'll go into thermals right away. There we go. Wow, that actually goes on really easily. Okay, here we go, guys. 3, 2, 1. It is on. I just realized that I don't have, it doesn't look like the lights can actually be controlled via, or if there was, I never remember plugging them in. But let's see what we can do here. Oops, whoops, that's the wrong button. I might do white for the fans. But there it is, guys. It is on. Still waiting to see if we see a post. Still doing stuff. Give it a chance because it always takes a little while to go through all the postcodes and all that sort of jazz. It can be Northwind. I kind of pushed the power button, which might have screwed it up. Hold on. I'm gonna try this again. I can see the little lights. Yeah, it's just the memory training. Guys, we've already benched it, so if something happened, it would be surprising. But that's why we do it. That's why we do the bets, because sometimes something goes wrong. Oh, no, it's still going. Oh, there it is. Ah, you guys were worried. Ha ha. It's posted. Whoa. You guys were worried. There it is, post. And see that auto driver? It's probably one of my favorite things about ASRock, is that it does that auto driver thing. Ugh. We're gonna hit no because we've already got everything on here. So I use a Xeneon, the 32-inch Xeneon from Corsair. I'll probably switch to an Asus once I get the Asus ones. It'll do 1080p and 4K, but we're using the Xeneon today. Okay, so I'm gonna hit no because it's already all set up. Okay, so let's go ahead. There's one thing we gotta run, which I'm surprised this didn't run. So let me go to side here. Find out why this didn't do its thing. Just waiting. Trying to see, oh, did it go, did it do it? What did it, okay, there it goes. Okay, so we're gonna turn our lights. There it goes, okay, cool. So everything's all lit and green now. So we wanted to go like a little bit more green on that, which is cool. So we got that done. So now let's go to capture. And let's install the last thing I gotta do, which is our digital setup. Notice I had it downloaded this time, so we weren't gonna make that mistake. Okay, so I might have to reboot. It always makes me reboot most of the time. It says I don't detect anything. Yeah, there it goes, see? And then I go like this and then it'll work. Okay, so we're gonna restart. We should start seeing, let's go to side camera here. I don't like the flash, I don't wish the flashing was there. Realize this doesn't really have a solid color. There's not really a solid color option there. Just a fade kind of thing. Okay, I think, oh, look. There we go, guys. We got temps now. So we got temps now. Just waiting for Polychrome to do its thing, and then all of our stuff will be lit. What if I hold it? It should go, yeah, that basically sets it to motherboard. But where is the motherboard button? I actually like the idea of white. Yep. Okay. There we go. Now the colors are all done. And we should see everything turn green here in a second. There we go. Okay, so there we go. All of it is in there, and here's a front nice side view, static view of it with everything lit and everything like that. It actually looks really good. So you got like the green pop and the white and all that sort of stuff. It actually looks really clean. And it's funny because it looks better kind of in person, but yeah, we got our GPU temp, CPU temp. Okay, so now let's see how this bad boy does. All of our lighting is done. So let's open up hardware info monitor. So our package temperature sitting at 34. Let's open up Cinebench. Go to 10 minutes. Start this. There it goes, speeding up, and then we're gonna sit light in the mid 80s, which is gonna be good. We're pulling 115 watts. Hey, Dr. McNugget, thank you for the sub. Hey, Igor, thank you for the two gifted subs. Guys, can we try and get a level 5 hype train? We haven't been able to do that at all. And where are we at on likes on YouTube? And Nutty CL, also thank you for the tacos. 12 months, dude, that's awesome. Guys, we need just a few more subs, over 400 people here. Wow, it's so funny. We're so used to using much more powerful, but there it is right there. We pulled in a 14,735, so about 3,000 points less than a 7800X 3D. You're not wrong. I need tacos all the time. Okay, so yeah, it looks like temps are in good shape. No problem there. We'll take out some gaming here, which is where this thing is really gonna shine, given it's only $1,600. Yeah, and it's just gonna sit at 85, maybe it'll get up to 86, but no problem whatsoever. This air cooler, it's nice and quiet too, listen. So it's not even loud. I really like the lighting. Like it's not coming out as well on the stream, but like the lighting, the green lighting looks really good on the GPU. And you can actually see, the cool thing is, let's go to side view here. You can actually see right here on the digital, see how it's all the bars, that's saying that's showing you how much the CPU is pegged. So it's showing 95, you're seeing 85, and right now the GPU is not doing much of anything, which is actually pretty cool. I like this because if it's just sitting right here, it's not gonna be loud, and you can still see, just at a glance, how your PC is actually doing. Or if you need to vacuum it because your temps are going up or whatever it is. I like that. Where is the Guyet camp? What does that mean? I don't even know what that means, Beowulf. So all of their digital cases come with that. So the CH3, if it has digital at the end, then it'll all of them actually include the digital part. All right, so let's jump in. This looks like it's gonna be fine. I don't think we have anything to worry about here. Let's hit stop. Okay, now it's time to check out some gaming here. So let's kick it off with a little fun. Let's throw in some Call of Duty. Okay, so we're just gonna download some weapon blueprints. We should be getting right into this right away. You guys can hear audio, right? When it was running. You guys can hear this? Okay, so let's go to our settings, graphics, go to quality. Let's just have some fun. We're gonna change it to basic, which is best for games. That's weird, my music. Okay, we're gonna run Fidelity CAS. Dynamic resolution is off. Render resolution, we're gonna run it 100% right now. Let's go to display, 7900 XTX, screen refresh rate. We're gonna go to custom, unlimited. We're gonna turn VSync off. We're gonna put VSync on menus off. Hit apply. The music went away, so I'm gonna hit, whoa, the whole video went away. What happened? That doesn't make any sense. Why do I see it not here? That's weird. That's weird. Okay, guys, hold on one sec. Let me see what happened. It's, sometimes I want just Radeon GPUs to not be difficult. Okay, let's see if it pops back up. You guys see nothing. It doesn't even make any sense how I'm getting it on one screen, but I'm not even getting it on the other. Okay, you guys look like you see it now. Okay, let me try this again. Nope, nope. It's just now it's not going. Oh, you guys do see it. Okay, good. Wow, now it's just working the way it doesn't even make any sense. Okay. Okay, we're gonna wait for our loading to get done. Okay, so we have Radeon, everything's there, is good. Okay, we're good. So this will just show us what it is. We're gonna wait for this to get done. Shader's preloading. Yeah, dude, I have no idea because like all of a sudden it's like sometimes like now it's showing through the Ninja. Before it wasn't. I don't know why. The BIOS shows through, but then other things don't, so it's just kind of funny. I don't understand. There's some sort of magic. So 6-8, man, I bench it. I basically put it on a breadboard, completely install everything, put an OS on it, and then take the motherboard apart. If you watch the step-by-step build for the Antec, you can see the whole process get done. Yeah. And it's even with this hardware, so it's all running the way it should. Wow, the shader preloading is taking forever. Yeah, 608. It's usually when I talk about building PCs, I usually recommend doing that. So if you follow the Antec stream, the one that we did for Antec, I actually show it from beginning to end, including building the PC. So it's the best way to verify that all of your stuff works outside before you get too far into the build, which is nice. Yeah. We're at 20, just waiting for shaders to preload. I had them all preloaded before, and then I guess apparently when I went to basic, it made them reload. Yeah, it was fine. I think it was just because I switched to basic, so it's preloading the things. As again, I like that. Okay, good. We're in. Okay, here we go. Let's check it out. Benchmark. Here we go. No, Kitty, that should be unless I think no, because that should be Gen 3, and that should be fine for a 4060. Org can check my work though. So here we go, guys. Popping in. $250 frames per second. A little bit of a drop there, but still 200, you know what I mean? Like,
target area marked. You're cleared hot.
so we'll see it right here. There we go, right there. 244 frames per second. So honestly, if you wanted to run a 144 hertz monitor and not, just to not have any issues with your lowest, but even at 179, like, you know what I mean, 165 hertz, but your average was still 244. So very, very straightforward in terms of your performance. Let me see. I'll try something just for fun. This is just for fun, guys. Hopefully this works. You know, every time I change this, oh, did I come back? Do you guys see it? Hold on, did it come back? Okay, good. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're gonna try this one more time. This is just for fun. Okay, here we go. So last time we got 244 frames per second. So here we go. This is just for fun. Just gonna get this out because this is gonna blow your mind. $520, 240, 472, 708 frames per second.
Target area marked. You're cleared hot.
There you go, guys. 450 frames per second. Now, understand that's with frame we're using fluid motion frame, so it's like AMD's frame generation, but it seems to really love. This COD just really loves fluid motion frames. So. All right, let's quit to desktop. Let's just check out a couple s'more games. Okay, let's just jump in and check out some Starfield real quick. Which I believe this actually has fluid motion frames as well. Okay, so let's check our settings. So we're gonna do, we have everything at Ultra. Let's do Ultra. VSync off. We'll turn motion blur off. We have FSR3. Let's turn on frame generation just for fun. Okay. So there we go, guys. And this is frame generation. I'll show you raw here in a minute. 158 frames per second right now, 152. This is at 1440p. So this is running around in a planet. We'll turn fluid motion frames off. there we go. We're sitting at 79, 70, 80, 82 without without fluid motion frames. Fluid motion frames. And then, so here's just raw. This is still using FSR. Okay, now let's check raw. So this is just raw ultra. So not bad, 70 frames per second. This is raw. There's no fluid motion frames, no FSR. 67. So yeah, this is. I mean, it runs ultra at 60-ish frames per second. You could go to high if you wanted to go a little bit higher, but no, this is actually pretty cool. Yes, this is an AMD optimized title. Ooh, we're getting 40s, 50s. So I definitely would run FSR. You know what I mean? Like, that's what FSR and DLSS are for single player games like this. So I'd probably run FSR with, I guess you don't get it, it's setting at quality. So that should be good. I think this is the best way to run it right here. You're getting close to like a standard 70, 80 frames per second, and it's much smoother. So there you go, guys. There is Starfield. Okay, so the last question we talked about, because we knew that obviously we have a brand new game. Let's check out Horizon Zero Dawns. Or Horizon Forbidden West. Okay, so for the settings for this, oops, I didn't want digital extras. For the settings for this, we're running FSR 2.2 with dynamic scaling. I'm going to leave it at 60, which should be fine. VSync is off. There's obviously no DLSS, and we're running at 1440p. So last night, I don't remember, does anybody remember off the top of my head what we were seeing? I think we were seeing 120. 120, I think is what it was. Okay, so we're gonna run new game here. Well, yeah, let's run new game because we just want to see the same thing. Just waiting for shaders, guys, sorry. Still waiting for shaders. It's always shaders. Guys, we're going to do the giveaway here in giveaways in just a few minutes, guys. SimCity 2000. That would be amazing, wouldn't it? Who'd be all over that? If we did SimCity 2000. Come on. Okay, there we go. Okay, here we go. So we use Cinebench for a lot of our benchmarking, and then MSI Afterburner is what you see in the top left-hand corner.
I'm running out of time, Elizabeth. The land is dying. People are suffering. Soon, they'll starve. All because of a terraforming system that's spiraling out of control. And only I can fix it. Only I have your genetic code. It won't be long before we hit the point of no return. And then... extinction. I've been searching for months for what I need. A backup of Gaia. The AI you designed to control the system.
You guys can hear audio, game audio, right?
That comes to nothing.
This is the new one, Horizon Forbidden West.
And every night, I have the same dream.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
I'm walking under a brilliant night sky, through a field of flowers. And when I arrive at the center, I see you, Elizabeth. Waiting for me. Even though you've been dead for 1,000 years. You're the closest person I've ever had to a mother.
I still just can't get over how quickly she can get
And for
necklaces
a
on.
moment, I feel whole. But it never lasts.
No, this is a single-player story-driven game.
I'm always left alone. This world is your legacy, Elizabeth. I won't let it slip away. The valley below is my only remaining lead. My last hope to find the backup. I'll do whatever it takes to get it.
Man, her ability to get, like, it just, like, her animation, it drives me nuts, the neck. It's the cookie guy.
Laurel?
Center of Meridian, anointed of the Nora.
You know I hate being called that stuff.
Well, consider it a punishment for running out on us the very same night we beat Hades.
I grew up an outcast. Remember, I'm not much for parties.
Yeah. That one was in your honor. Just saying. So, what are we doing?
Like the fact that you can put the
Those
necklace
ear
on through her
pieces are
hair
so
so
fast.
quickly.
Delving into ancient ruins? Or maybe it has something to do with the Blight.
Both, actually. But, I should...
Oh no. I've been tracking you a long way. It's okay. After everything you've done to help the Nora and my family...
Yeah, I swore an oath to help you guys.
No matter what. You're stuck with me now. Like bark on wood.
I can fix the game audio, guys. It'll
But
let's.
if you're
It,
going to
I
come
hope
with
it still
me,
just comes back. Here we're gonna try it,
to
okay?
be able to see what I see.
A focus.
I'll give you another one later and show
Hopefully
you
that
what
fixes
can
it.
do.
Data.
Information on the device. We've got a lot to cover. I'll have to explain everything as we go.
Yeah, there's delay when we
Is he
switch
like this all
cameras.
the time?
No, Meg Krampus, she was able to, it's hard to explain. If you watch it again, it's how it goes on. That's a big thing.
Shall we?
His cookie, dude.
All right, I got a couple of scrapes on the way here. We should find some medicinal plants, stock up. So it's time for your first lesson with the focus.
Sounds good. Let's get started.
Okay, here we go, guys. So this is playing. It's sitting at 90. So yeah, I'd say that this is on par with what we saw yesterday with the 4080 Super. Maybe a little bit less powerful, but this is a much less expensive card. Now, I was not using frame generation on the one that we did yesterday, but I mean, that doesn't really matter.
Bitter?
Yeah, well, at least they make you feel better. All right, we should keep going.
Might want to grab more of these plants along the way.
Yeah, good idea. That light's infecting all the plants.
So Rurutu, remember, all consoles are all built on AMD hardware, so
Nothing will
it's just something. It's also, I think, why Call of Duty runs so much better on AMD. We're working on that already, Dr. McNugget.
Those ruins. That's where we need to go.
So we actually have all the stuff on the website and things for that. We're just figuring out when.
Fastest way down.
Oh, I should have dove. Okay. Wow, that's cool. So it's a little bit lower here, 70s.
What are we after exactly?
The backup? Well, it's an AI. It's hard to explain. Think of it like a set of instructions that can fix the world.
Sounds complicated.
Okay, we got some things to fight down here. Let's see how combat goes.
Salvaging machine carcasses as usual. And there they go.
Looks like they left a carcass behind.
This, I mean, this little beast is doing a great job. Look at temp, 64. CPU is running a little bit warmer, 82.
A lot of arrows in that machine. Better take a closer look. Someone took down this machine recently.
Who else would come?
I don't know. We better craft some arrows of our own. There might be trouble ahead.
Yeah, we gotta craft some arrows.
Alright. Now to craft some arrows. Done.
Me too. Arrows ready.
Seems to be working. I mean,
But can't. That did it. After you.
yeah, I mean, again, this PC is only 1,600 bucks, right? So this is a not an expensive build.
By the goddess. What was this place?
I don't know. The transmission... The, message I found didn't say. Only that a backup might be here. We need to find a way in. So, what happened after I left Meridian?
Oh no.
Well, there was a fuss when people realized you were gone. But then some of us figured you only would have left if it were for something important.
You were right about that.
Okay, let's.
Well,
Oh, it's
not
dead.
just poisoning plants. It's killing animals too.
Jerk,
People will get sick
jerk blight.
and starve.
We're not gonna let that happen.
Oh, there's something over here. Oh, you can pry something open.
Find
Whoa.
anything good?
A few supplies.
I didn't know that's new. From the first game. Apparently that one doesn't have a trunk.
We should find another way.
Can I pry this one open? Nope. I'm just a completionist. Car equals treasure chest, exactly. So anyway, guys, it's 7370, so it's a little bit less than a 4080 Super. 4080 Super is a $400 more, right?
this way.
So definitely, not bad for such an inexpensive build. The build that we did yesterday was $2,200.
Never seen one of those before.
Me neither.
Oh, that's a cool looking enemy.
Those dead machines have it on alert.
How do you want to handle it?
The focus can help us. We can scan the machine before we make our move.
Okay.
Give it a second. Okay. See how parts of it are glowing? Those are its weak spots.
Got it.
Okay, concentrate.
Another one's coming.
Why is there more than one? That's jerkish.
focus know all that?
It reads data on the machine.
Like a hunter studying its prey?
Wow.
Yeah, kind of.
There you go, guys. Sorry, I'll play this game all day. So I just wanted to see how it was. There, that gives you a good example of just how it runs. I mean, that's a brand new game, just came out, sitting at 60 to 70 frames per second. And that is our build, guys, the entire thing. So there it is. Well, let's do our first giveaway, which is for a $25 Newegg gift card. We unlocked at least that, so that's awesome. And then we'll do the 7600X giveaway. So exclamation point community starting right now. We're going to be drawing one $25 gift card winner. Congratulations, guys. There you go, starting that right now. Exclamation point community. Not a bad little build, guys. Not a bad little build at all. Was able to do quite a bit for just 1,600 bucks and handled it like a beast. Shutting off the controller. There we go. 2 minutes, guys. Let me start the music again. $40 seconds still left, guys. 40 seconds. Drawing our winner in 14 seconds, guys. Okay, winner is... Congratulations to Superfly D Great. Superfly D Great, you are the winner of the amazing $25 Newegg gift card. So, okay, next up, guys, is the Ryzen 5 7600X. Ryzen 5 7600X is the next thing. Remember, okay, couple things, guys, real quick. One, last day, this is like, we have one more stream after this to get in on this giveaway, right? So if you subscribe with a Prime sub, then you will also get extra entries towards winning this PC. Remember, we're doing that too. And you get extra entries towards winning the CPU we're about to give away. Tier 1 sub gets you 3 entries, Tier 2 gets you 5, Tier 3 gets you 10, and every additional gifted sub gets you an additional entry towards win this. You got... basically, Saturday's the last day to get in on this. So that's what's coming up next. So we're going to give away the 7600. If you want to get in on that, again, you don't have to be subscribed, but if you use your Prime sub, then you get additional entries, not only for winning that, but you also get an entry towards winning the PC as well. So you want to make sure that you do your subscriptions and all that stuff right now as we get ready to go into this. Oh, hold on. Sorry. Okay, giving away the Ryzen 5 7600X now. Exclamation point AMD. 3 minutes, guys. Exclamation point AMD. Remember, guys, still last chance to get in on this beautiful MSI Project Zero build. If you want to get in on that as well, make sure you drop your Prime subs, drop your Tier 1 subs. We got one more stream, and that's Saturday, and then we'll be announcing the winner sometime next week. I mean, the week after. 2 minutes, guys. One minute, 30 seconds. Oh, that one went to sleep. Okay. So this one is not set to unlimited either. Oh, there you go. Okay, guys, coming up. Oh, wow, and we have a hype train going. That's nice. Cheese the Junkie, thank you very much for that. Charlie by day. Okay, guys, 20 seconds, and when we get to the end, we'll find out if we're good. Dr. McNugget, thank you very much for the gifted sub. We could still unlock the other $25 Newegg gift card if we get the level 5. Zig PC, thank you very much for the sub. Electric Yoshi, thank you for the 100 bits. Okay, guys, gonna be drawing our winner here pretty soon. Oh, prizes assigned. Congratulations to Dorian the Critic. Hey, we know that guy. Dorian the Critic, that's amazing. Congratulations, Dorian, on winning the 7600X. We know for sure he's good, as far as I know. That's awesome. That's good. That's so good. I love it when longtime viewers actually win stuff like this, which is actually pretty cool. Okay, TJ Sacco, thank you very much for the Tier 1 sub. Appreciate it. That's taking us to level 3. But, yeah. Okay, so let's talk about the rest of the week. So we are back on Saturday. We're going to be doing a really epic build, much longer build. That's going to be happening on Saturday. We're going to be building in the DeepCool Morpheus. So we're going to be building in the DeepCool Morpheus case. Putting in a 14700K 4080 Super in there using the Asus Tough brand, so that should be really, really cool. We're also going to be checking out, I am hoping, wow, Sergeant Nobody, thank you very much. I am hoping very much that we will be able to also use the new AIO. So it was in testing, but it looks like it's actually out of testing. So we might actually be able to use their new AIO inside of the Morpheus case as well, which is their new 360. And by the way, from what we saw in testing, it is a beast of an AIO, which is actually pretty cool. Are we doing a solar eclipse stream? I don't think, actually the solar eclipse isn't happening where I'm at. That's gonna be happening at 4 p.m. Pacific time on Saturday, guys. So yeah. Yeah, make sure you talk to Blondie so we can make sure that we're good. I'm assuming Blondie, we are good. I just know Dorian is longtime guy, so. Yeah, so okay, she says we are good. Okay, guys, well, we'll let it happen. Do you guys want to see if you can get level 5 hype train? So next PC giveaway, the next big giveaway is April 5th. And then there are 2 PC giveaways at the end of April. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna actually go ahead and call it because we're, you know, I don't want to keep people because, you know, just for us to basically do the hype train. Really appreciate all of the support and everything that you guys have essentially done. You guys are incredible. Have an absolutely great night, and we will see you guys on Saturday. Bye, guys. Where can I find the builds on the site? It's robeytech.com/build. Okay. We don't rate them every week. We'll rate them. I try to rate them at least once or twice. It's not every time though. Anyway, guys, have a happy Easter, and we'll see you guys on Saturday. Bye, guys.